There was a point in time where nothing was off the table for reality TV. Welcome to MsMojo, and today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 reality shows that would not get made today. For this list, we'll be looking at ridiculous, cringe-worthy, and outright offensive shows that would either get cancelled at first pitch or shamed straight off the air today. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below. Number 10, I Want a Famous Face.
Today, I'm going for the surgery. From this day forward, we're going to look a lot more like Elvis.
Starting off our list with a show that brilliantly mixes body shame with toxic celebrity idolization, it's probably safe to say that in today's world, I Want a Famous Face would get cancelled faster than you could say nose job. The show follows the journey of young men and women who undergo various cosmetic surgeries in hopes of acquiring their favorite celebrities' defined jawlines, slender bodies, and full breasts.
For breast size, I really need to work on that also. I want breast implants.
I Want a Famous Face exploits the unhealthy desires of its participants, encouraging and broadcasting life-altering decisions that they will most likely come to regret. In the current age where body positivity and self-acceptance are increasingly being celebrated, this show just would not fly.
No more girl next door look. We want to go Karma lifestyle. I want to be sexy. This is my goal. To do this, be on the front of Maxim.
Number 9, Playing It Straight.
She thinks she's going to find true love. But not all of the guys are here for romance. Some of them are gay.
What? I think we can all agree that in 2020, gaydar is not a real thing. Well, back in 2004, Playing It Straight based its premise off this problematic concept, as it had a woman pick her suitor out of a group of men, many of which were gay.
So in the end, will Jackie find true love? Or will she fall for a gay guy who'll win the whole million while she ends up with nothing but a broken heart?
It's not like they're in it for the love. I mean, they're gay.
She would attempt to weed out the contestant she detected as being gay before singling out one man at the end of the season as her hopefully straight beau. But if he did turn out to be gay, he would leave the show with every penny of the prize money. The show relies on malicious trickery and baseless guessing of sexuality that would just not go over well today. Number 8, The Moment of Truth. Would you reveal your darkest secrets for $500,000? Contestants of The Moment of Truth thought they could when they went on the game show that awarded cash prizes for honest answers to extremely personal questions.
As a personal trainer, have you touched a female client more than was required of you?
Using a polygraph, contestants answered questions that were broadcasted to everyone they knew, plus anyone else who happened to be tuning in.
Are you in love with your girlfriend, Lily?
Feeding into the schadenfreude of its audience, the show dangled fortune in front of its contestants to make potentially life-ruining confessions, sometimes with devastating consequences.
Have you guys talked about this ex-boyfriend at all?
Yeah, earlier on in our marriage, but I didn't know he was still an issue.
This malicious entertainment just would not sit well with today's audience. Thus, it shouldn't be surprising that an entire season went unaired, or that it was brought to you by Fox. Number 7, There's Something About Miriam. Although ironically the series did break ground by being the first to present the world with an openly trans reality star, it's easy to imagine how this problematic show would get ripped to shreds in the current age.
I want them to like me for who I am, not for what I have.
Today, mainstream media still has much to learn about celebrating trans identity. There's something about Miriam's reckless perpetuation of dangerous myths was an abomination that would not be tolerated in today's age. On the show, 6 contestants tried to win the affections of Mexican model Miriam Rivera, but her trans identity would be kept from them until the very end.
I'm not a woman. I was born as a man.
Instead of honoring Miriam's identity, the show uses it to at best fetishize trans women and at worst shock contestants and perpetuate essentialist myths of trans people deceiving others.
I told you when I was on that yacht, didn't I say? That's a man.
Number 6, Toddlers and Tiaras. Combine children, beauty pageants, and package it all for a home audience, and you'll get some surefire chaotic results. The mega-popular TLC show Toddlers and Tiaras gave viewers at home a glimpse into the controversial world of child beauty pageants.
When I was pregnant and I found out I was having a boy, I was quite upset because I actually had the children so that we could do the pageants.
Following the lives of contestants and their families across America, the show exposed various aspects of these pageants that we would doubtlessly deem problematic today.
When she wears the fake boobs and the fake butt, it's just like it's an added, extra bonus. And it's really funny when she comes out on stage, then everybody thinks it's hysterical because they all of a sudden realize that not only is she Dolly, she has the enhancements just like Dolly had.
From stuffing their kids' chests to getting them to smoke fake cigarettes on stage, the show's pageant parents got up to some questionable antics that we can only shake our heads at today. And probably should have back then.
We feel like that, that's a part of acting and it's part of the routine, so we've added it in there, and I believe that she will do just fine with it.
Number 5, Bridalplasty.
Every bride wants to look perfect on her wedding day, but some may need some extra help.
If wedding planning wasn't stressful enough to begin with, imagine adding a complete overhaul of your appearance to your to-do list. On the 2010 E! Network show Bridalplasty, 12 brides-to-be competed not only for their dream wedding, but also every plastic surgery procedure they desired before their big day.
So if there can be somebody that can come out of the little genie bottle and wave their little wand and change me, I'll be like, yes!
Heavily criticized at the time of its release for glamorizing plastic surgery and preying on the insecurities and unhealthy desires of its contestants, we can only imagine the show's reception if it were to come out now.
I am surprised that there are so many skinny ones that want to get work done.
I'm very self-conscious, like whenever I have shorts on, that people are looking at it.
Like, do you just want me to go like nutso right now?
Yes.
Stripping marriage of all substance and focusing only on superficial aspects, it's hard to imagine this show sitting well with modern viewers. But then again, given its lowly ratings, it was clearly out of touch even in 2010. Number 4, Boy Meets Boy. If reality dating shows weren't controversial enough, Boy Meets Boy throws in a twist that will have you cringing.
But appearances aren't always what they seem.
You assumed I was gay. Why?
The American 2003 TV series followed a gay man, James Getzlaff, as he waded through 15 men to find his one true love. However, unbeknownst to him and his fellow gay castmates, many of these men were actually straight and merely pretending to be gay to win the show's prize money. It's fair to think that in this day and age, we can all agree that feigning sexuality is no laughing matter and can have harmful consequences.
Never ever question my sexual preference.
The hardest part is going to be when people start asking me questions about my past and who I am and what I'm into.
As society is progressively learning to celebrate all sexualities, this tasteless show simply has no place in it. Number 3, My Husband's Not Gay.
I'm attracted to my wife, for sure, and I'm definitely attracted to men, too.
Sexuality and religion is a mix that's sure to stir up some controversy. My Husband's Not Gay explores this testy theme as it follows 4 Mormon couples whose husbands, though admitting to being attracted to other men, claim not to be gay or even bisexual. Because a gay lifestyle would go against their Mormon beliefs, they choose not to lean into their same-sex attraction, which they affirm over and over is not the same as gay.
We got home to his place, and I thought, he's finally gonna say, I love you. And instead he said, I think you need to know that I'm attracted to men. And I was crushed.
The show stirred up quite the controversy even at the time of its release from organizations like GLAAD, and had a very troubling and limiting portrayal of sexual identity.
I don't know how to tell you this.
Okay.
I deal with something called same-sex attraction. We call it SSA, but I'm attracted to men.
In an age where the LGBTQ+ community represents the nuances of attraction and self, the show feels like it represents anything but reality, as its genre would have the audience believe. Number 2, Are You Hot?
You will not be forced to endure any mediocre stand-up comedy, because we don't care if you can dance, sing, or tell jokes. All we want to know is one thing. Are you hot?
Well, it's all in the title. This ABC reality show's premise is cleverly summed up in 3 words. Are you hot? Thousands of Americans lined up to participate in this reality competition show, eager to find out the answer to this fateful question from a panel of celebrity judges and the rest of America watching at home.
What did the judges think about Candace? Not. Sorry, Candace.
With the only criteria being face, body, and sex appeal, a man and woman would be crowned the sexiest people in America at the end of the show.
There's something about the lip area that I'm not sure about. It's too much.
It's all natural.
Yeah. I give your face a 5. I give your body a 9 because I think you're very sexy body.
Zeroing in on people's physical attraction as their defining trait, nitpicking their facial features and body parts, and seeing hotness as an objective scale, none of these offenses would be considered acceptable now, especially on mainstream network television. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable, or maybe dishonorable mentions. Kid Nation. Lord of the Flies was fiction for a reason, people. The Pickup Artist. Because real connection cannot be taught.
They were just pulling from here, left, right. I mean, it was flowing. And here's the amazing thing is, Mystery talks about stuff that I would never think would work. I mean, he was talking about Google Earth. I mean, if I talked about Google Earth, nobody would get within 100 feet of me.
Best funeral ever. Is nothing sacred anymore?
The Watkins family enjoyed the red carpet treatment we gave their mother. So I think they're really gonna enjoy what we have next. Oh my
God. Next, who wants their date to be compensated for their time?
You like country?
Ooh, by everything I meant everything but country, I think.
Oh, because that's my favorite kind of music.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have to say next.
Who's your daddy? Finding your biological parent should not involve prize money.
Sorry, I'm just a little nervous. I know you are too.
Why did you guys have to give me upfront option?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, The Swan. Basing its title off of the fairy tale The Ugly Duckling, the 2004 reality show The Swan is far uglier than any of its contestants it attempted to correct. The show invited a cast of women they deemed ugly to go through drastic surgical transformations in hopes of being crowned the Swan at the end of the season.
Oh yeah, I'm loving it. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while, guys.
Each contestant was assigned a humble team of a coach, therapist, trainer, cosmetic surgeons, and a dentist, all nitpicking aspects of their physical appearance that they just had to fix.
She will need a full mouth of veneers, and I think that once her smile is transformed, you won't notice those scars. I think you'll look at her and see a beautiful face with a beautiful smile.
In the current age where superficiality is increasingly rejected and inner beauty celebrated, every aspect of the show just seems absolutely ridiculous.
I'm speechless. I told you you would be. I don't like anything.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.